Welcome to our podcast. We'll figure something out.
It's your hostess with the mostest, Sisters. I'm Amy.
And I'm Katie, and we're back again.
We are.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Right there.
And we told you.
We did.
We were coming back with a special stinking guest.
Yes, we were. This is when we need the applause thing right here. Yep. We've got Cousin Carrie here all the way from St. Louis, Missouri.
What is that?
Yes, the arch, the big arch,
Big
guys.
old arch, guys.
Big old
arch.
Gateway to the West.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Gateway to the West?
Gateway to the West.
So is that, we got the arch. I can't remember what river that is.
Mississippi.
It is the Mississippi.
Muddy
SSI,
PPI.
SSI.
Yes.
Frontwards, backwards.
Oh, man, I can't do that.
You know it.
Oh. I live there and I cannot do that.
Holy moly.
That's my
Yeah.
secret talent.
You could do it.
Okay.
I never knew you could do it backwards.
You never know what I could do.
That's pretty
Pull that out of my
smart.
back pocket.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. I could not remember. I wanted to say it was the Mississippi River,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't want to sound stupid. But I remember when I went back to see you, we were like, because we crossed it, and I'm like, it's the Mississippi
Just swim
River.
it.
No.
No,
Right.
that's not a good idea.
No.
I'm impressed. Forwards and backwards, some people can't even spell it forwards.
I know. Look
You
at
mustn't
that.
ask you, Mississippi. I don't know.
It's that Biggs Elementary School guy.
Yep. I still feel like I'm too high up here, guys.
You're kind of
Just
looking
sink down a
down.
little bit.
So yeah, we had a huge week.
Very, very
Very huge week.
big week.
Very
Very big
emotional, huge week, fun week. It went by fast.
Too fast.
Too
Always.
fast.
Too stinking fast.
Too stinking fast. When did you come? Was it
Last Thursday.
last Thursday? So
Yeah.
you spent the whole week with us.
Essentially.
Yeah.
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 Definitely a business week and then a day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The business week.
Yes, we got some business done. I'll tell
we
you.
did, dude. We did. So we had Allie's senior project,
Yes.
and we were afraid that it was going to rain,
Yes.
and it was a little windy in the morning.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit windy in the morning, and you were fighting those balloons.
Me and Dad, we were fighting those stinking things. Let me tell you.
Fighting the balloons. But it ended up being like hot.
It was the perfect day.
Perfect.
Like literally, what was it that night before? You're like, what are you gonna wear?
Yeah.
And I'm like, probably leggings. It's gonna
Mhm.
be cold. I said,
Yeah.
let me tell you in the morning. And then I woke up and it was
Let me test it in the morning.
Yep.
it was freezing still.
I was
cold.
freezing. That's why I told you. You texted me. I said, I don't want to freeze this morning.
Yeah, but I was like,
But-
I think I gotta wear.
I should have brought a
I
backup
think I
pair.
gotta wear shorts.
Yeah.
And I was sweating.
I was
a good-
sweating.
It was a good one.
Yes.
So we had an amazing turnout.
Oh,
Mhm.
I am blown away. I mean,
Blown-
this community, they don't
Right.
even know me.
I know.
And
I
the
think
New
that's
England Gaming,
amazing.
of course,
Right?
And you guys.
Yep.
So, yeah. it's
I mean,
amazing.
there was probably, I counted Dad's video. I
Just
counted
check.
a couple times.
Yeah.
People were trying to interrupt me, ask me questions while I'm trying to count.
Mhm.
But I counted about 200 people, which is insane.
You need one of those tickers. You know, those
That's
tickers
what
we
I
put on
thought.
the
What
line?
we
Yeah.
needed.
But
dude.
none of us can sit still enough,
Oh, no.
long enough to count.
Well, and sometimes you can't even hear it.
That's
so
true.
you're passing it,
That's
you don't know if
true.
that's
That's
the
true.
devil or.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So I was laughing because we started the walk,
Mm-hmm.
and we're walking, and then we see Dad. Did you see Dad? My dad, he came
Oh, dude. Hauling.
hauling across the field because he's like, I didn't.
I'm like, what is he doing?
So I knew we needed to get pictures and videos.
Mhm.
But I didn't really tell. Like my phone was on the music, so I had no. I used your phone,
Mm-hmm.
so I wanted to keep the music playing, and I didn't even tell them. I thought they were gonna walk,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
so I didn't even tell them like what to do.
Mhm.
They kind of took it upon themselves.
Mm-hmm. It's a Rolls photography with
They-
the 5C, baby.
They figured it out.
They figured something out.
Figured it out.
So he takes off running.
I thought he was like being funny.
Being
you
funny?
know,
Oh,
I
no.
thought so.
He wanted to get up on top of the stadium so he can
Wow.
get the aerial view. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? But I get the video and they're like, you're not have to edit the noise. Because he's
puffing and puffing.
puffing and puffing
Oh, no.
so hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was running like a marathon.
Dude,
Yeah, and he
he's
didn't
fast.
condition for it,
Oh, my
right?
God.
No, definitely didn't
No, but
condition
he's-
for it.
He did it. He just went for it.
So Mom's like, I'll run to the first station and get there and get it, right?
Okay.
And then she's like, I couldn't get to the second station, so but Dad kind of got that, and she's
Okay.
like, you know what? I'll run to the third station.
How'd she get all the way over there?
I don't know. But then she's like, who got the fourth station? Because I was like, I'm gonna make it back home so I can get
Oh,
videos.
coming in.
And Dad beat her back and was already like this
Stinking
at the
Dad.
walkway.
my goodness.
Yes.
He's
Wow.
a runner. He's a
He-
track star.
yeah. He missed his
Jeez.
calling,
He
man.
did, dude.
He did.
Maybe that's where Brant got it.
Probably.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
run
So,
in circles.
yeah. Yeah.
Just go. Just go.
But it turned out perfect the way they did all the videos and stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah, you got to pick up a little bead.
Yes.
One of the stations.
And
will
I
be.
think I didn't, like, I was so into it that I didn't pick up anything
Mhm.
until the last one. Josie's like, you want a pin? And I'm like, oh, I didn't pick up anybody. So, you got a little cute little pin,
Yeah.
beads, bracelet, and then I thought the flags
Mhm.
when everybody's
I
coming
thought
down
was.
the
I didn't even think
walkway.
about that, like putting two together to
Right?
come home with that. But that was really
That was
special.
just like everything just kind of came
Oh yeah.
very
came
special.
together.
It was like when race cars are coming in.
Yes.
You're just
Yes.
waving them in.
Yes.
It was
And you would have
beautiful.
thought people ran a race the
Oh,
way
for
we were.
real.
I
just like-
know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know. It was just so neat.
Pretty
I've never
crazy.
done a walk, so I think that. Oh wait, I did a breast cancer walk,
Oh, you
but
did?
it wasn't like that.
No.
It was different. It wasn't like. I feel like this was so like. I don't know. I don't know if
more of
it.
Like intimate.
Yes.
It
Yes.
wasn't so big, large scale.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's what made it more special
I
too.
think so too.
Not just because it was like our family.
No,
I
I
think
think
it just
so,
because
too.
it was so
Yep.
smaller,
Yep.
it was just. It felt like everybody there was family. Like there was
was,
people
yeah.
that I didn't even know.
I
I've never
did- nope,
seen
I
before.
know, I
And it's like,
know.
oh hey, like you just thought
Right,
they were
right,
family.
It
It was so
amazing.
crazy.
You just felt the love and the
Yes.
support, and wow.
the sweetest.
Yeah,
It
there
was
really
really
are no
cool.
words. I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
And I think having Cammie's family.
Mm.
Yes, I think that's what made
I mean,
it
we haven't
really
seen
special.
them for a year.
Yeah.
So it was like that was pretty.
Very, very special.
I think we were like so stressed out getting it ready
Mm-hmm.
that morning,
Mm-hmm.
and like I came around. Everybody started showing up, and they were doing the Dutch Bros coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And I came
Yeah.
around the corner and I seen everybody. And it was just like I saw Ashley and them and Doug and they were passing out the Red Bulls and all that, and all of a sudden it just like a flood.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Of like just like this is what we're doing it for.
Mhm.
And it was
Yes.
just like
I think it was seeing them work as a team, and it was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Gives me
yes,
chills.
yes,
Yep.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
yeah, it was beautiful.
very
I know.
special.
Pretty dang awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said Allie's senior project. But Allie's senior project was we didn't even say ALS walk. We
Oh,
didn't,
no.
We didn't even say
No,
what it was
no,
about.
is that what it
Like,
is?
Sorry.
Is that what I'm dealing with?
Is this
Oh,
what's
yeah, I was
happening?
like,
Is
yeah,
this what's
those
happening?
3 letters? Yeah.
Yeah.
So ALS is
Ah.
stand for. I tried to pronounce it.
Do you want me to pull up my nurse hat?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Yes, please.
Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tongue twister.
Oh,
That's a
very.
tongue twister.
I'm doing it right now. All right. Yeah.
So if you guys, our viewers, do not know, Carrie was diagnosed with ALS in November.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what? I know we kind of talked about it a little bit, but like, what were? ALS is very hard. It's missed
Oh yeah.
diagnosed
Oh yeah.
all the time.
All the
I mean,
time.
I felt like Cammie's was misdiagnosed all
For a long
for
time.
a long time,
Yes.
and now when I think of when somebody has something going on, I'm
Mhm.
like check, like,
Get checked.
that's like my
Yes.
first thing
Get
because I'm
checked.
just like that's like why
Yeah.
but a couple years ago I had no clue
No idea.
what it was.
I mean, stuff.
I mean,
totally
I knew
makes
what it
sense
was, but
now.
not like I didn't know the ins and outs of it all. You
Right.
know.
Oh yeah. I mean.
I feel like I'm a doctor now.
Yeah.
Now that I know.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, yeah. I mean, even being a nurse, like I knew what it was, but I always thought, oh, okay, Ice Bucket Challenge years ago, right? And
Yep.
like, oh, older people get it.
Mhm.
That's
That's what I-
That's how I
Yep.
thought about
Lou
it
Gehrig
too.
disease,
I thought
baseball
so,
player,
too.
like okay, something I would never imagine
Yep.
would
Mhm.
hit so close to home with my aunt, and then unfortunately myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but like, what what made you think, like, what was going on? You know?
Yeah, so I didn't really think much of it. I just had a little trouble. Yeah, this is it, by the way. This is what my big symptom is. But I just had a little trouble moving my hand when I got cold, and it was fine. And then fast forward, I don't know, 6 months, something around there.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually in the operating room. I was going to put a catheter in, couldn't do what I needed to do. Surgeon said, get a MRI of your spine, because he said I was having muscle wasting and muscle atrophy. And I thought, oh, well, no, it's just a joint, like a carpal tunnel,
Just
trigger finger.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
never in
Exactly.
a million years,
Yeah.
right? So go through all that battery of tests, and then it ends up I go and get what's called a nerve conduction EMG test of my limbs, and it was showing chronic denervation, like just basically dead nerves
Yeah.
in my
Okay.
left, and
Okay.
it started to show up in my right. Go through a battery of testing. Basically, ALS is a diagnosis of exception. It's a clinical diagnosis based on your symptoms, and mine, everything pointed to it. My MRI, my brain, the blood tests, everything.
Yeah. So they didn't think of it. They didn't think of it being anything else.
No, actually,
Okay.
I got diagnosed super fast.
Yeah.
It was probable at first. Basically knew,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And then, so this was right before Thanksgiving, day before, actually.
Yeah.
Happy
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
you get this.
Here we go.
Yeah, add it to your side of your turkey.
Yep.
Sorry.
Little side of gravy.
Some dark humor you have to.
That you have to, yep.
Yeah. So go through the battery of testing, get probable, and then I already have an appointment, a couple months or a month later at the clinic I'm going to, and they confirmed it. So, yeah, I got diagnosed very quickly compared to a lot of cases.
Yeah.
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 And I do think that's a blessing in some ways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Figured some stuff. I figured out.
You
I figured it out.
figure something
You
out,
figured
dude.
something
You
out,
figure
I'll say
something
that.
out, dude.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, but like talking my day to day, I'll be like, John, we'll figure it out. Like you
Yeah.
guys say figure something out, I just say we'll figure it out. But hey, cousins.
You
Yeah,
gotta
that's
do
right.
it. You
That's
gotta
right.
do it,
The
man.
blood runs deep.
Yeah.
So
For
yeah,
sure.
we're figuring it out.
Mhm.
Taking some different paths, and
Mhm.
I'll be more vocal about it
Yep.
once those maybe start showing something. And
That will be nice.
Yeah.
That will be nice to know.
Yeah.
So that's what you said. Functional medicine, right?
yeah,
So-
functional
okay.
medicine. Yeah. Yep. They test about test some things that traditional medicine doesn't, and they really look at it as a whole. And they, like me and anyone else diagnosed with this, I'm sure would be why did this happen? What made this start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
ALS. I don't want to say any misinformation because obviously I'm not a doctor. I'm a nurse. I have that, but
You have that.
I
my
have that.
friend.
I mean, I got that.
Yep.
Worked hard to get that. But no, I mean, they just say it's a diagnosis of symptoms. It's not like you could say, oh, I have cancer. It's not that like
It's just not like
disease.
a okay.
It's-
Mhm.
Yeah. So
That's what's so hard.
the way in my head, I'm like, something caused it. It's very hard to figure out what, but
It is crazy
Huh.
that we don't know.
because there could be like tons of different things.
tons
correct?
of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of things. And the sad part is not slamming conventional medicine by any means, but
Yeah.
they can't just be like searching everything out because there's too many causes.
Yeah.
And so they just say sporadic, like you guys had on your flyer, only 10% of cases are genetic.
Yeah.
So I had no gene for it. I did not.
So you
have
had
a
got
gene.
tested for it. And
I did. Yeah, I
didn't
got the
show
genetic
that.
testing
Okay.
and it came back negative, and we celebrated.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
then,
Right? That's
Come to find out, sporadic 90%.
okay.
So the genetic version actually has like a targeted gene therapy.
Okay.
Sporadic doesn't because they don't know what to target.
Wow.
They can target the symptoms,
Yeah.
try to minimize them,
Yeah.
but
Jeez.
I know. Yep. So the hand had been dealt, but I have so much love and support
Yep.
from you guys and my family back home. Hi, John. Hi, Cecily. I love you guys, and of course my mom and my sisters and my brother and grandparents and friends.
Mhm.
We're gonna get new subscribers
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yes, we are.
Hit
Yes,
that
we
button.
are. Yes. And my whole, Rolls family out here, and you guys have just been phenomenal. And Allie, her heart and her brilliance and everything, just to put all this together and to think to do that for a senior project. That's
Right.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
we
job.
worked our butts off.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy because every year they say you got to do a senior project, and I was like, well, what is this business?
Yeah, like, what's this about?
And
'Cause
some
we didn't have this.
We no, we
We
didn't.
didn't
But
either.
Allie said that it's kind of you're supposed to have it based on like what you want to do, like career wise.
Okay.
You know,
Oh,
so kind of but we didn't really kind of go that way. But because first she said she wanted to be something else, and now she wants to be a nurse. So
Yeah.
it was. I think it was right after Cammie. They passed away, and we said, our senior, we're gonna do an ALS walk.
I think Mom mentioned.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mom's like, why don't we do a walk?
A walk.
Wow.
And our plan was to donate to research.
Sure.
That's what that's what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
And then like I was telling Carrie when we were in the car. Why were us four in the car together?
That's trouble.
With
Always. Hey,
That's
I witnessed that.
trouble.
I witnessed that. I was a fourth
Watch
one
out,
the other
curbs.
day, but
That's all I gotta say.
no curbs.
That's all I gotta say.
They're not safe in
Watch the
Missouri
curb.
either, so it's fine.
No, you, me, Mom, and Dad.
That's trouble too.
That
Why were we? When do we ever get to do the OG4?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Us four were together, and
Okay.
Dad had told us that Grandma Carol had told him that Carrie,
Oh, I do remember this.
ALS, and I literally told her, I said, we both said no.
Ah,
No.
We're
That
like,
doesn't
no,
make any sense.
that's not
no.
true.
I
where's
like,
the facts?
Yeah.
Send me the receipts.
Send me the receipts.
You got- You got the wrong letters. They can't be that.
Nope,
Nope, not at all.
Because like what? How do you know two people?
No.
And to go through it, already once, and to know somebody else that has it, and I remember being in the car, and I said, she don't know what she's talking about.
No, literally.
We done said Carol don't know what you're
No.
talking about.
I'm like, maybe she started learning sign language.
Yeah.
Is it what's the other word? The other
Yeah.
letters flipped around?
Yeah.
American Sign Language. ASL.
ASL.
Right?
That's it. Yeah.
I was like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
She's learning sign language. She's a smart nurse. She's just learning sign language.
Yeah, dude. We're like, no. I said I won't. I don't believe it till I know for sure. Like I hear from,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think you did that post,
Yeah.
and it wasn't like it's something that I wanted to text you about. I'm
I
like,
know.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know. I called people, but I was like, I can't. I mean, I should have called you guys. I really should have. But it was a lot, to even try to
could only
fathom
imagine.
writing
Yeah.
that
Like,
post
what do
was
I
one of the
start? What do I
hardest
do?
posts- one of the hardest posts I've ever made in my entire life. And yeah. So.
I know one thing. What was Doug saying? Because my mom's like, I wonder if Carrie's got like a ball.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
stress ball.
A
Yeah.
stress ball, and then it was funny because Doug had mentioned that Cammie's nurse said that overworking
Mhm.
would make it worse.
You can.
So
Yep. And you
I
can
mean,
really,
that was just one thing. Another thing
Like,
I
we wouldn't
learned.
have thought. Because we're like, well, maybe we should get her one of those little Nito
Yeah.
cubes, and that'll help her hand. And then Doug had said,
Yeah.
actually, the physical therapist said not to do that because it could make it worse. So we're
Yeah.
like, oh, we would have never known that.
Mm.
It really messes with you because your mind is still there saying, you can build your muscle, you can do all these things.
Yep.
And you just can't. I mean, I go straight my hair and I'm like, oh, something that used to take me 2 minutes. I'm like, I
Right.
need a whole day. If I even get it done. My
Yeah.
arms fall before I finish it up. But
Right.
yeah. It's not funny, but you know what? You have to laugh about it sometimes. And makeup, I'm like doing one of these, trying to put my makeup on. And
Well, your makeup looks awesome.
well,
I
thank
know,
you.
you would
I
never
guess so,
know.
right? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I try to work things out as much as I can and do stretches and bought this little kit on Amazon. Of
Yeah.
course,
Right.
Buy everything on Amazon.
Everything
That's
on
right.
Amazon, dude.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, but definitely never search like ALS equipment because you're gonna have to sell your house. Like everything's so expensive.
Oh, I bet.
But if you search arthritis, that's
Right.
it. Yeah, that's
That's
what you do.
There you go.
Yeah. So I got this whole kit, little different size
That
stress
makes
balls,
sense.
and
Okay.
I mean you can feel it working in your
You
arms.
can.
You can.
So it's doing something.
It's doing something. Yeah.
Oh,
Half the
man.
time I want to throw it across the room.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
something.
as your doctor, have you do a physical therapy?
I do.
Okay.
Functional medicine. I
Okay,
have
okay.
physical therapy through them. She is amazing. I
Yeah.
love her. She not only does the physical movement part of it, but the autonomic nervous system, which are parasympathetic, our rest and digest, versus our sympathetic, which are spider. Let me try to say that happens too.
Right.
I'm like, is it progressing? But no,
No,
it's just
no,
me.
you're
It's
just
me.
saying a lot
Yeah,
of big words for us
Yeah,
twin
yeah.
girls right
Happening
now,
right
dude.
now.
Lots of big
The little
words.
guys up here are working hard.
Right?
So rest and digest, fight or flight. So yeah, you get
Yeah.
that autonomic nervous system out of whack, and all kinds of stuff can go
Oh,
wonky
yeah.
in your body. So she works on that too, and yeah, she made some yoga stretch videos that she modified for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Because man,
That's
I
pretty
tried
awesome.
to do a downward dog.
Dude,
Not the downward dog.
I can crash against my
John's
feet.
like, yeah!
Yeah, he'd be like, it's okay, don't get up.
You're good!
You're good down there.
Good.
And now we're
That's a
blessed.
good move!
Yeah. But yeah, she had to modify it for me because I did. I in her office, I came crashing down to my face.
Yeah.
It was not,
Okay.
not very fun.
Jeez.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that again.
Nope.
Nope.
We'll
But,
do a different one.
Yeah, core
We'll
strength.
circle back.
and Circle back. We'll figure it out. And she did. She figured it out.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, physical therapy is all part of it. I'm actually starting to do acupuncture and
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what, and
Move
you
your-
said you had a
Yeah.
needle. She's
I
got a needle
still
in her
do.
right now.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever done acupuncture?
No,
I haven't either,
But I
but-
heard somebody told me it's good for infertility.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
really?
so it's true.
So what it does is it moves a lot of with Chinese medicine, right? But it moves the energies around, and
What?
you get grafted at the first appointment.
Okay.
They check your points and everything, and they have a map that comes up,
Uh-huh.
and it'll say like if you're really in good shape with stuff, if you're medium, and then
Yeah.
if you're all out of whack, like you need help bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you need down bad. You're real down bad.
Down
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
Crying at the
Shout
gym.
out to Taylor.
That's right.
Sorry, guys. But yeah, so checks everything, and you kind of see what you need help with, and each session is just supposed to make it more where you're more leveled out.
So
Okay.
why
Yeah.
is it stuck in you right now?
Yeah, I know. So at the end, she was like, first she's like, "Are you okay with needles?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm here."
Yeah.
So
We're
yeah,
here, dude.
we're gonna be okay.
Full sin.
Yeah. So at the end, she goes, "Are you okay wearing a needle?" And I, huh?
Excuse me?
What do you mean? What? Okay.
Like an IV?
Yeah, I did. I'm like, we're walking out here with an IV. I mean, I can
Yeah.
do it myself,
Yeah.
but okay. No, she goes, nope, it's in your chest. It's very, very small. It's not going
Yeah.
to penetrate anything serious, right? Anything important. And it's supposed to help with thyroid
Okay.
and your adrenals and energy.
Okay.
So I asked her.
Fill your energy up a little bit?
I think I did.
Well, I keep asking her, I'm like,
Yeah.
aren't you tired?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You gotta be exhausted right
For
now
real.
because we've been like taking her.
Mm.
She's
She's
been
like
on.
a rag doll.
I've been on-
Pulling
I
her
mean,
all over the
I have.
place.
Yeah, Gumby. Gumby.
Gumby,
Gumbo.
there. Thinking Gumby.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
dude.
being pulled, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I'm just on adrenaline. So,
That's
I'm
probably
like,
it.
And I just want to soak in every
I
second,
think so.
you know?
Yep.
But I do feel like it maybe has helped a little bit. I asked her, I'm like, okay, so would I have it in for a couple hours a
Yeah,
day? She
that
goes,
was my next question.
oh, you know, patients can wear it up to 8 weeks. Who knows when I have a needle? And I had to go through TSA. I'm like, what are they going to be thinking? I'm
Yeah.
trying to smuggle something in.
Oh, the
to-
dog's gonna be sniffing you and
yeah,
everything.
yeah, hack some stuff. I don't know. I mean, but no.
So can you feel it?
And not until I
Okay.
touch on it, and it's just like a little dot. It almost feels like
Okay.
a freckle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So will it stay? Like, do you plan on getting it taken out the next time you go to do it, or
I
is she
guess.
gonna keep it? I guess just see how it goes. or
Yeah, we'll
whatever?
see how it
Okay.
goes. But I should have an appointment like next week or something like that, and
Okay.
I'll ask her.
I'm curious.
But
I
yeah,
know.
yeah. The adhesive's really good. I'm like, I could shower. I could do activities, you know. Got brothers
That's
that do
wild.
Activities.
Yeah,
You can do
So much
activities.
for me to do.
So
Yeah,
much-
I
so
can
much
do all
for
the activities, all of them. I'm like, so I can do all the activities and shower, and it's not going to be ripped off with my clothes.
Yeah.
And she goes, no,
Wow, I would have
Yeah.
never known that.
I
Isn't that
know.
crazy?
It's
That's
wild.
crazy. So are you like this, and they're just doing it? She's doing it everywhere.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah,
Like
you
a
do. You're
Buddha?
like, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you are. You're just energy, right?
And
Yeah.
you can't move, right?
No, I mean,
I can't sit still.
you can't. Oh, you might have a problem. I don't know. It's like a moving target on you. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's gonna work. No, it might make you calm.
Okay.
Some zen, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, and it doesn't really hurt. Your feet, a little sensitive.
Yeah.
Like with anything, tattoos on the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
sensitive. But it's so quick, and then she gets them all placed, and you just lay there and pretty much fall asleep. I mean, Another
Also
cool
the
thing
needle,
with
yes.
with neuro cases,
Okay.
they actually hook up some like electricity, so it's just a really low kind of,
Gotcha.
vibration.
Clear.
Yeah, definitely not those. I've used those, not those.
You've used those
Oh yeah.
on a patient?
Oh, she's worked in the
I
OR.
mean,
I'm
yeah.
She
sure.
has, but like
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I'm usually like I've been the one doing the CPR,
Like
actual
charging
the
200?
compressions part of it.
Yes.
Yes. But you do. You have to clear, and you have to learn how to place the defibrillator pads, and
That's crazy.
you defibrillate
That's big girl stuff, Carrie.
Yeah.
defibrillate the
We
dead.
played that one. wait.
You defibrillate the dead and cardiovert the living. Always remember that.
Oh,
So cardioversion,
okay.
you're wanting to switch rhythms.
Uh-huh.
Defibrillate, you got to bring them back. They're
Listen,
not there.
I
They're not here
just
anymore.
don't.
They're not
I
here
don't want to be
anymore.
the one to have to save somebody's life because
Yeah,
I
it's-
don't know how to do it.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
Okay.
Yep.
See,
Is that
I
rhythm?
like. Is it? I feel like they change it every
It was a
time.
different
though.
song last
There's
time.
Or,
another
not,
one.
or like they say how many and then blow.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it changes every time.
I don't know.
It's usually no. It's been a minute. I'm rusty, but I'm pretty sure it's 30 compressions to 2 breaths.
Okay.
And these are now I won't get into all that, but
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
to
yeah.
pass everything and ACLS certified, BLS certified, all of that. But it does change if you have 1 rescuer versus 2 rescuers. If it's
Oh, okay,
a
that makes
child
sense.
versus
That's
an
just
adult and
crazy.
infant. Oh yeah, it's wild. But no, yeah, I had to do CPR on a patient. I was barely out of nursing school.
Really?
Yeah. Did
I
CPR.
can
She
imagine.
came back. She was great. She was
Right.
rolling out saying, "Thank you guys. Thank
You're
you."
like,
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
That's a win.
I know. I was just this little, like, brand new green nurse.
Holy
like, seriously.
smokes.
Yeah,
So was
yeah.
that like your first time? Like
That
first-
was my
your
very first.
one?
Yep. And my hands were the last on her doing compressions. Of course, we had a whole team. In there.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was really
Holy
something.
smokes.
That's
And
so
after
cool.
you're on adrenaline, right? You're just doing.
Yeah.
You're on
Yes.
autopilot.
Yeah.
And at the end, you're just like, you stand there and you just fall. I
Yeah.
mean,
Right.
you just cry. I walked out. My nurse, my boss, she
Mhm.
would just hug me. She
Yeah.
goes, "Go take a minute. You did great."
Wow.
Yeah.
She goes, "But I
That
know."
was so cool.
Yeah, you take a minute.
Holy smokes,
Mhm.
man.
I just couldn't do it.
And then
I just couldn't
OR,
do it.
that was like commonplace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially where I worked there. Patients
So
were
were
really
you
sick,
like
you know.
in was it general med OR or like certain ORs?
So I had just gotten off orientation, and I was kind of we circle through all the services, right?
Okay.
In orientation, but for some reason I was drawn to neuro.
Isn't that crazy?
Is
was Derek Shepard in there?
Oh man, you know what? There were some. I'm like, I see you, but married woman, all that good stuff. But yeah, no Derek Shepard, no McSteamy.
Dang.
I know. Shout out to Eric Dane.
Right?
Yes.
Prayers
Isn't
are
that
with
crazy?
you, and
Yeah.
yeah, I know. But yeah, no, it was a cool career.
That's so cool.
Always dreamed of going in the OR after working pre-op and post-op surgical. I got to actually see
Yeah.
everything going on, and I saw some stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and just all this kind of cut it short, but thankful for what I
So
did.
you've
get
like
to-
seen inside.
Oh yeah.
good
Oh
Lord.
yeah, I mean inside, yeah, especially when we got to do our scrub rotations.
Okay.
So scrub, I actually
So
got
you had
to be.
scrubbing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Oh,
Yep.
no
Oh,
way.
yes, you did. Yes,
I'm
you did.
scrubbing.
Scrubbed them.
I know,
am
she's
scrubbed
like,
them. And you're walking
"Get
through
out.
like
I
this,
couldn't
like
even-
don't touch me, and
Shut
oh yeah,
up.
and then
Dude,
you have to gown and glove, and
did you have a cool scrub hat?
I did. I had
Of course.
Taylor
Of
Swift, of course.
Oh, of course.
But I had some Halloween ones that I
I
had
love
just
it.
bought, and I got to
You're
rock
a
'em.
Halloween.
Oh,
freak.
Halloween.
She's a
I
Halloween
mean, who's
freak.
not? Yeah.
Yes.
So I was really excited. I got a few of those. I did get to rock 1 or 2 before all this. So yeah. So all this took hold pretty much end of September.
Mhm.
So I was rocking Halloween
Heck
already.
yeah.
I'm like, you don't wait till October.
Oh.
Thank goodness,
Disneyland has it up. Why
That's
can't I?
right.
Yes,
That's right.
yes, absolutely. So
That's right.
it was an experience. I'm super grateful, and I just hope when, not if,
Yep.
when I get on the other side of all this crazy,
You're gonna bury a rocket, dude.
something. Yeah, my path has definitely shifted. I do know that, but
This is speaking of surgeries.
Mhm.
So usually the hospital I had back surgeries at, like it was like a teaching hospital.
Mhm.
yeah.
I feel like I've been in a lot of teaching hospitals. And
I
just
feel like every surgery has been a teaching surgery.
Yeah.
like I feel like when the doctor comes in, a lot of people come in.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, even
So is
with
that
my dad.
normal?
Yes.
Okay.
So especially the hospital I worked at, the
Mhm.
big teaching hospital. So
So it's kind of like Grey's
You have-
Anatomy. Like,
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I don't know about all the fun stuff behind the scenes that would bring us in every week to watch.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, everything else was you'd have your attending, you'd have your residents, you'd have your med students, you'd have your scrub tech. Yeah.
I mean,
And
I
your
just.
circulator, which is what I was. I was the runner.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Okay.
I need this. You run. You go get it.
Gotcha.
The room is yours. You own the room, and you make sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be
That's
doing.
who's the boss.
Surgeons
B.
won't. They'll disagree. They own the room,
Mm.
but they know.
they just sit there.
They know. And then you got your anesthesia, who's up at the head, make
Okay.
sure patient's still doing.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I follow an anesthesiologist.
For fun?
Like on TikTok.
For fun?
She does. I started because
Oh,
she
I
does
know
her makeup.
Yeah. Okay. I know who you're
Olivia.
talking about. She's so
Olivia.
Her name's Olivia.
Okay.
cute. She's cute. She does
She's
that.
a juicy little.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where
She
when I
does
started
the pan
putting-
makeup.
Yes.
I
I'll
don't
have
know.
to show it.
Yeah,
too.
I need
But
to see that.
she's
cute.
super cute. I
And
think she has a sponsor now with like Fabletics, I think.
Oh,
What?
nice.
Yeah.
Look at her.
And she has to
Look at
keep those lips. I hate the word moist, but moist and juicy under that
And
mask.
that's
Oh, everything
I'm
dries
sure.
up so bad.
Oh.
And sometimes you're wearing that mask for 10 hours. I mean,
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
No.
surgery.
You
Not
see
me.
some of
Oh,
those
yeah.
Grey's Anatomy videos. Remember
Yeah.
they go in there, the one she wore a diaper. She's like, I'm not getting
Oh
out.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. If you're lucky, you get someone to break you and stuff like
But
that.
are you hungry?
Oh, always. Always. And food, you never take food in the OR. Oh, no.
I would be
Oh, no.
thinking about food the whole
No
time.
food.
Yeah, I would.
I would.
Especially if they told you you can't take food
I'm
in
like,
there,
no.
I'm
Yeah.
going to be thinking about food.
I had
You
it
do.
in my mask.
You think about food, you think about water, caffeine. Oh, caffeine is a
Oh,
must.
I bet.
As long as surgeries,
bet.
caffeine's a must. But yeah, I know.
But I,
Patients not thinking about food,
Nope.
No,
they are
not
not.
patient.
and they're the ones
yeah.
that need food because they've been, in DO
Yes.
for
Can't
about
eat.
12 hours. So
For so long.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
yep.
So I guess I got off topic. But I was
No.
talking about the teaching.
Not us.
Not us.
Never.
The
never,
teaching.
Never.
And all I could think about, like when you watch Grey's Anatomy and they're up in the gallery and they're
Mhm.
looking down watching.
Yes.
Did you have those?
No.
No, you didn't?
No. So
So-
I.
I'm thinking of that, so I've had back surgeries. So they flip you
Oh.
ass out.
Oh man.
And all I can think
I
of
can't
is, dude,
even-
my ass is out and the whole gallery is just
Make
checking.
a wiggle with it.
Yeah, I won't even go into all the positioning stuff with you guys because no one would ever be okay with having surgery ever again.
Yes.
But it's
Yes.
necessary. They
You gotta
have to
flip
get
me
to
over.
where they need you, right?
Yeah.
Your rotisserie.
You
It's
know,
actually what they
now,
call
now
it.
you're freaking me out.
They
'Cause
call-
now I'm thinking,
They call
now
it
I'm
rotisserie.
thinking they got the table like this.
Yeah. Tilted.
I'm not gonna tell it. I'm not.
Huh?
That's not.
Downward facing
Just
dog.
just know everyone's skilled. They know what's up. They know what's going on.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't be serious enough.
it's
I
eye-opening.
couldn't be
not.
serious enough.
Well, I will tell you right now, nursing, especially OR nursing, you
Yeah.
have to have a sense of humor. Not
Right.
Sure.
not disrespectfully to
No,
the patient.
no,
of
no,
course,
No.
But you have to laugh,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
my
yeah,
gosh.
and you have, yep. I know. Yeah.
But what about when she came out of back surgery?
Mhm.
They didn't give her any pain meds,
Oh.
and she was so sick
Uh
from
huh.
the pain.
Uh huh.
And
Did they
And I
use
hadn't
it?
eaten anything,
They
obviously.
can use Zofran to help with
No,
nausea.
no.
Oh.
they came in
Wait,
and they
I need
go,
to write
Wait
those.
for this.
"We're gonna have her sniff some ginger."
What?
Sniff some ginger. I lost it.
What kind of hospital did you go to?
So what did they give me? Hold on a second.
No offense or anything.
They
but...
gave no. So I think they gave me maybe a Tramadol pill.
Oh yeah.
It was
But
a pill
I cannot
form.
take pills on an empty stomach. I will throw them up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they gave it to me in recovery, and I got into my room and I threw it up.
Okay.
So
And
then
you
at
could-
that point, you have nothing in you.
And Morgan even said it's in the bucket. You could see it right there.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And they're like, well, we can't give her another one because we already gave her one. But Morgan's like, it's in the bucket right
And
there.
it was whole.
Yeah,
It was whole.
yeah.
Okay.
So they gave, and I was so so sick,
Mhm.
and I'm telling them I'm sick because you gave it to me on an empty stomach. I'm like, no.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't know anything.
ginger,
They
And
literally
then-
brought a little tiny cup in with ginger. I
And-
want you to sniff
and everybody's like, Dad, Mom,
it.
everybody's in there, and they're looking at me, and I'm just like, And then it was something
And then
with
they're like,
lavender.
well, we're gonna try lavender.
What?
She's like, maybe mellow. Like,
yeah.
no, it's not gonna work.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get the premise of it, but post-surgical like that, were you in the? So you guys were there, so you were in the second phase of
Mhm.
recovery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you still have your IV?
I don't, because the first surgery, it was totally different. They gave me morphine and everything. Second surgery was like nothing.
I don't remember if you had an IV still or
No,
not.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was so weird.
Yeah, especially
Mhm.
empty stomach. I mean, I get it. Like,
Uh-huh.
I had patients that would throw it up pretty much immediately, and if you can't see it, you can't.
You
You
can
can give
technically
something
it's still in
different
there, yeah.
or IV.
Yep.
You know, IV pain meds are usually the way to go, but you do want to wean the patients
Wean
off
them
it, get them on a oral as soon as you can.
Mhm.
But if they saw it, I feel like,
right?
yeah. Did they give you crackers? Did you get crackers?
I think I ended up finally getting something like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like,
I was a while.
it was a while.
It was a while.
Really? Yeah,
before.
we'd always tell patients if we're going to give them oral,
Yeah.
medicine, we had to make sure they
Yeah,
had some crackers.
No, they
and-
didn't give that to me first.
Yeesh.
Mm-mm.
It was
Yeah.
ugly. It
Well,
was
and
very
anesthesia
ugly.
makes you nauseous
Yep.
anyway, so
Yeah.
I
some
think
people
that was
have
part
that
of
real
it.
bad.
Yeah. It
Well,
wasn't good.
that's
Wasn't
not,
good.
yeah, 9 out of 10 out of 10.
No, not that was the last surgery, and I said, I don't care if my back's messed up anymore.
Yo,
I'm
I'm
not going
not,
back
I'm
in.
not doing it
Oh,
again.
I'm not
man.
doing it in,
Yeah, I get that.
right?
Jeez.
That's for sure.
Nope.
Jeez.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm trying to think of some funny childhood memories.
Oh. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I remember one time we got so dang burnt at the big school.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember this. but
Maybe. I might have blocked it out because it was traumatic, it sounds like.
we were so burnt. And I think me and Nathan were burnt the most.
Uh-huh.
And it was a time when Ron and Carol were doing a pyramid scheme.
Pyramid scheme.
What?
Scheme, you know the
Pyramid
pyramid scheme?
Yeah?
Like, they were selling stuff.
What? Grandpa? Selling stuff.
Yes, okay. We went over for
It wasn't sunscreen, apparently.
No, listen. We went over for a, what would it be called?
The party?
No, not a party. It was like a, to tell us about the scheme.
The
Oh.
pyramids.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. Oh,
I
man,
know.
the word is not there. But yeah,
I
it's
know.
you know what
like
I'm
a
saying? I think they
meeting,
had it
a
like, I was young. I think there was.
presentation.
Yes,
Yes,
presentation.
yes.
I think there was a poster board involved.
Wow, okay.
Easel.
That's pretty
I don't know.
commitment.
But it was
Oh.
some sort of products, okay? So, we were burnt, and we came home, and she used one of her products, and she sprayed on us.
Oh.
I think
No,
it
no,
might
no.
have been, I don't
Was it
wasn't-
like Avon or something?
It was, I
Probably.
don't know.
Did it take the sting out or
But
did it
it
make it worse?
was not.
It's probably rubbing
we-
alcohol.
We cried.
Oh, no. Are you sure? I was there.
I know it was me and Nathan burnt, and we
Probably would've
cried.
been there. Ouch. What? DCFS? Don't pay attention?
We cried like, I don't know what she put on us.
No.
Like rubbing alcohol or something. I don't know.
Ooch.
That was bad.
Why were you guys the guinea pigs?
I don't know.
No.
She said she was trying to sell it.
Maybe it was supposed to be like a after sun take the
I don't
burn,
know.
but it didn't take the burn.
Ooch.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yowzers. Yeah, I don't. How do I not
I
remember
don't
that?
know.
That's something I should remember.
It was very traumatic. Very
Wow.
traumatic. I remember.
My poor little brother got sprayed.
Yeah, your poor little brother.
He
Dude.
probably remembered.
He
You
probably
probably
went
does.
first. He
Let's ask
probably,
him.
Yeah.
he probably
That's
went first, and I was like,
Oh.
I don't know about that.
Good. Make the little one
Yeah.
do it. He's fine.
Yeah.
Poor child. That's all right. Story of his life. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Figure it out.
You figure it out,
Figure
dude.
it out. Yeah. So I don't have to.
We used to
Oh.
play. Oh my God, so TLC
Oh yeah.
was huge.
Yep.
Mhm.
T-Boz, Left
Potato,
Eye,
Chili.
Chili.
Okay,
Yeah.
was huge. It was you, me, and Jill.
Oh yeah.
And we'd be at Jill's house,
Mhm.
and we each had to be one.
Did you guys fight over who's gonna be who?
I think who was the main one?
T-Boz was like the OG leader. But
Okay.
Left Eye
Okay.
was the one that had the football,
The-
you know.
okay.
And, I was always Left Eye.
Yeah, I think I
made,
was Chili
I made sure that happened.
because I think Jill was probably.
she was
yeah,
always
yeah,
T-Boz.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we would do, what's the song? The waterfall song.
Waterfalls.
Don't
Go chasing waterfalls.
Yep.
Yep. And then the rap part, I can never.
No,
No, I
we just
tried.
stick it there. We just stick it there.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we're not gonna do the rap. You guys are trying to get a record deal here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
No,
It's
Yep.
not for free.
It's not for
Yeah,
No, and we'd also, I remember you'd come out in the summer all the time,
Mhm.
and it was always the saddest thing when you left. But Mom would take us for kids only.
FKO, baby?
FKO, dude.
FKO.
And we would go, she'd take us school clothes shopping. But we would always get matching
That is the
outfits.
cutest thing. I'm sure
Yes.
there's pictures.
Oh, I
Oh,
think there
has
is.
to
That's
be.
so
We would
cute.
always get matching outfits.
That's so
Mom would take
sweet.
us.
Wow,
That's so sweet.
that's so cool. And then just playing in your backyard on the swing set.
Yep, yep.
Slip and slide.
Oh, all of it, man.
Stepped on a bee.
Yes.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Not good.
No,
Not
no.
good.
I found out I wasn't allergic. So
Well, there you go.
that's
There you go.
I mean, there's so, like, Mom and Dad have so many videos.
They did. They videoed
So
everything.
many videos.
I remember
Oh my
watching
God,
so
this is
much.
funny. Allie just told me a story. So she's at softball practice,
Mhm.
and she says Coach Mark was showing a video of Michelle, maybe slap bunny, I think is what it was,
Mhm.
and he says, it's on like a camera, like a camcorder. He says, and Allie's like, I know what that is. It's born 2007. My mom used to have one.
I'm not that old yet. I mean, I'm not that young.
Right?
That's what I meant.
Right?
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, it was a lot bigger back then. Like you could fit a whole VHS tape
yep.
in these things.
But Mom and Dad used theirs until when?
I was just like senior in
Oh,
high school.
wow.
They're carrying that thing
No, they
around like
didn't.
this. It's the most
Oh.
embarrassing
Dude, they would
thing.
get
Oh.
the football game. They looked like they were Channel 12 news.
We
Stop.
always say Channel 12 is coming
But
tonight.
it was one of those like this.
Mom
dude.
always had it
I
in her
swear.
eye. It was like as big as her.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That
They probably
yeah.
still have it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
That's awesome, man.
It's probably, I think it was a hard case.
Yes, it was like a big old
Big hard
card,
case,
and
dude.
it said VHS
Man,
on the side.
we need to have movie night next
Oh
time.
my
yeah.
gosh.
I know Uncle
yes.
Doug said he has some. Graham's has
Oh,
some.
yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, there's so much.
it'd be good.
It's like one of those the rolling tapes.
Yes.
Yes.
Got
Yes.
to tape.
Yes.
We're not that old.
Need to get them digital.
Yes.
So we could like share them around the family. Yeah, I'm
We
sure
need
there's a
it.
place somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I've got little tapes with Allie and Brody,
Mm.
Oh,
but
yeah.
everything's on the phone now.
I know.
And it's just like, you have all 500 little videos.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's very more convenient
It-
now
oh, yeah, it
because you-
definitely
like you
is.
said, you can share it with everybody now.
Right.
But I think it is special to have that kind of stuff, like
Yeah.
hard copies of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
So
Yes.
listen though, guys. Carrie,
listen.
Oh, they're in trouble.
Taylor Swift
Oh
fan.
boy. Yeah.
Like hardcore.
Hardcore. You guys.
Swifty.
She went to a concert.
A couple.
A couple, yeah.
You know.
You got
No big deal.
Yeah. So like your last one,
Mm.
I mean,
Little one called the Eras Tour.
She went
Yeah,
to the Eras Tour.
Yeah, yes, I
Yes.
did. Kansas City, night one. Yep.
I just remember it's funny because like it was huge on TikTok.
Huge.
Like I know
Yeah.
Mom's like, you see Taylor Swift TikTok? I'm like, well, no, I don't. But once you see one,
Oh,
and like they would show live videos.
yeah.
Oh, I watched it
the-
like
yeah.
every
Oh, I
time.
would always
Oh, yeah.
watch.
I
And what's
watched
funny is
everyone.
I'm not like a huge Taylor, like because I wasn't a country. She was country at first.
Well, she kind of
First.
came out like my
Okay.
like my
2006.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
middle schoolish
Yes,
for me.
yes.
So
Oh.
And
Okay.
we were right out of high school
Yeah.
then, probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we did some cheer. We did some cheer dances with some of her
Oh,
music.
I have to see.
Look what you made me do.
Oh, yes.
that was a
Rest-
good one.
Stuff.
Her songs was kind of hard to dance to.
Yeah,
They
because
are.
it's not like fast, but like for our
for our kind of dancing.
Our
Yeah.
kind
of
But that
dancing,
song was a good one.
That's a
I think
great
that's the
one.
one we used. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. So yeah, so you went,
I went.
and not only did you go, you were on the floor.
Yeah. My I had mentioned I wanted to go after the whole Ticketmaster fiasco. I'm like, there's no chance. Well, my amazing husband was looking, and
Yeah.
he looked at the nosebleeds, and he goes, well, these are absolutely ridiculous. So I thought, okay, well, there goes that.
Yeah.
Next
yeah.
thing I know, he's like, well, we're going, and we're on the floor.
So you went
we're-
from nosebleed to floor.
Yeah, we're 18 rows from the diamond where she performs. Like, barely had to zoom in with your phone. I mean,
The coolest thing
it
ever.
was wild. I was
So
there,
cool.
Speak Now, Taylor's version, release night, and Taylor Lautner, Joey King,
That's when
Presley
he did the
Cash,
backflip, huh?
backflip,
The
yeah.
backflip.
And it's you're just like, Team Jacob, Team
Yeah.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you know, Twilight.
He's
year,
like, where you
right?
been, Loca?
Oh man, I'm like, hello, you. Oh wow, okay, yep. And John's just standing there. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jacob.
And I think I was watching that one live.
No.
Yes, I did too.
I knew
You
she.
did?
I did.
I think
did.
I remember you were going because you were posting. You had posted a picture like on your way there.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, well, I gotta watch this
I watched
one.
it because when he came out, I
Oh.
was like, "That's so cool that she was there."
Amazing.
But then it's like the Arrowhead where
Well,
Travis plays.
yeah.
You know,
Travis
like, what
Kelce.
is that when they started getting together?
So the very
That's
next
the one he
night
went, huh?
is when he wanted. I wasn't there. My friends were there the
Okay.
second night.
Stop.
He
That's
wanted
so
to give her
cool.
the bracelet. 'cause
Yes.
She doesn't talk before or after
Yes.
the show. So
Gotcha,
he's like,
gotcha.
well, I guess there goes my shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then he got on his podcast, you know, a little thing called New Heights. Yeah.
Yep.
Got on that podcast and, you know, basically called her out. He's just like,
That's
I tried,
so cool.
you know, whatever. And next thing you know, there they
She
are.
was like, that was
Yep.
yeah, that was crazy.
I know.
That's so cool.
So cool, right? Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, wow, I was right there, you know.
So what was
Chiefs.
like?
Ah!
The moments where she does.
Chief!
Hey, did you watch that documentary about the mascot guy?
No.
You gotta watch it.
Mascot guy.
So it's a guy. Well, he wears the mascot costume. He's like
Okay.
the biggest Chiefs fan,
Okay.
and he got in trouble.
Oh no.
You gotta watch it. It's
Like he wore it to
documentary.
the game?
Well, that's
So
not what he
he's
got
a
in trouble
fan?
for.
Oh, okay.
He was a
Okay.
naughty guy.
Oh.
Oh.
I think it was on Prime. I'll find it and I'll send it to
Okay.
you.
So
'Cause-
he's not the official mascot, dude.
no, but
Oh.
he dresses up. He has like a whole Instagram and everything.
Oh.
It's a whole thing.
Hmm.
Okay.
Look at me not even being a Chiefs fan, but I know.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
right?
I don't know that. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
way to go.
it was good to watch. Me and Brian watched the documentary.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't fall
Anyways.
asleep.
I think it did.
Oh, okay.
It was
I
one of
mean,
those like couple days watch it.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
like doze off because I'm like, fuck that. You know?
Yeah.
But it was actually
But
kind
you
of good.
got it.
It was actually kind of good.
Did he get in trouble recently?
It was within like the last
Like
so
the
many
last season
years.
or
Yeah.
whatever? Okay.
Because it was something about he didn't get to make it to the one of the Super Bowls
Uh-huh.
because he was he was on parole or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
like
She
a
had a
ankle-
bracelet or
Yes.
something?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. You gotta
Yeah.
watch it. There's a lot to it.
Ooh.
There's a lot to
He
it.
probably wasn't at the game we went to, Chiefs and Texans, second to last playoff game
Oh,
in
okay.
January.
Okay.
We were 8 rows from Taylor.
Oh my.
Yeah, John pulled
You were
another.
8 rows
I
from
wouldn't
Taylor?
even have watched
Like
the
Taylor
game.
in the
Oh yeah, Taylor in the
I'm
box.
sitting backwards.
So
in
have
here.
you looked at like the game footage?
Yeah,
you
they zoom in so
It's
much.
so-
Unless you're like
bull
right
crap.
in front or 2 rows, maybe.
Yeah.
We're too far down. We're
Ah.
peasants. We're way down
Peasants.
there. Yeah.
How the heck did he get? Like how?
So he had done the research.
I was gonna
not,
say, did he
not
know?
Like, not like stalker.
No,
nothing
Yeah,
like that.
no.
But like he'd done the research of where Travis's box was,
Okay.
and he's like, she hasn't really moved. It's pretty much there.
Yeah.
So he goes, we're gonna gamble it, and she would. There was no guarantee she wasn't gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the coldest game of the year.
really.
Oh, brutal.
Ugh.
My hands. Well, they already don't. But they
Yeah.
really weren't working.
And it's
Mm.
it's not a enclosed.
no,
No.
Ew.
Which was the great part about the Eras Tour. We got the fire,
Gotcha.
and you can't do that with an enclosed stadium.
That's
so,
true.
Positive, negative, we froze.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Was
we
it
were
cold at the concert too?
No, that was July
Okay.
of 23, so it was
Okay.
nice and toasty. Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
but yeah, that cold game we went to, he's like, we'll take a gamble, and sure enough, there she is.
How cool is
Yeah.
that?
And when you walk up to go to the bathroom, you could literally, you can't because you get tackled, but you could literally have reached out and like
Yes.
give her a high five. When you walk by, you go to the bathroom. If
Were
the
you just,
suite
like,
door-
fangirling
oh,
or
man,
what,
it was-
dude?
I had to really keep my cool, man.
Yeah.
I would
You're
have
like
to.
Chiefs game what?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But my friends, the night before, we stayed up super late.
Uh-huh.
They made me this coat that said, "In my fearless era, fighting ALS."
Oh,
Okay.
And man, I was
Okay.
doing everything
Oh,
I
yeah.
could.
Taylor,
I was like,
look!
yeah, I had gloves with 87 and 13. My hat said 13 or 89 on the back and 87 on the front. Like, whole thing, right?
Come on,
But,
Tay. Come
yeah,
on.
They
Tay.
didn't see it, man. They didn't see
It
it.
didn't happen. That's okay. That's okay. I have a huge TikTok, so
Yep.
look me up.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
We'll have to tag her.
Yeah.
Tay. Tay.
Yeah,
Get it up.
But no,
So,
cool experiences.
So concert though, like
Mhm.
what was like your favorite? I know it's probably gonna be hard to pick a
Oh.
favorite. Like she changed a lot.
Yeah.
Well, or
All her
her eras.
outfits. Her eras? Yeah, it was
That's
her
what
era.
Eras.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eras tour.
Eras.
It's her era. All
Yeah,
eras.
all eras.
but she changed like her costumes a lot.
Yeah. Each era had
Each
its
era.
own outfit.
Speak
And some of the
that-
eras
Oh, is that
had-
what it is?
Yeah. And that each era would have like its own outfit, but then there might be, a top of an outfit and then it comes
Yeah.
off and then there's a second part of the
Okay.
outfit. So yeah.
And you didn't get the 22 hat.
No,
No.
bro, man, I know.
Come
I don't even
on.
know what I would have done.
I
There's
don't
no
know.
way. I mean, there were much more deserving people, like sweet little kids.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm telling you, I might have.
We were
backed
like,
up.
move.
I might have.
Get
If
out
I
the
had
way.
move the other, tackle him. Get out. Get out.
Get
Nah,
your touch.
no.
If you're watching live and say, what
Yeah,
the?
Oh my gosh, yeah, then I would have been known.
Yeah, there you go.
for sure. No 22 hat, but so each era, I mean, her lyrics are just, you guys know. Her
Yeah.
lyrics are really something, right?
Mhm.
They've helped me through so much. Breakups, just confidence issues. I mean, you name it.
So do you have a favorite song?
Oh, I mean, right now I'm very much into that Tortured Poets era. I really love the manuscript.
Okay.
It's I just got chills.
Yeah.
It's at the very end, and it basically talks about how all her trials and tribulations have led her to where she is, and the story isn't hers anymore.
Gotcha.
She's shut it like a snake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
So
one.
that leads me to Reputation. Yeah, ready
Well,
for it.
I don't listen to her. And I think I feel
You
like I
should.
need to listen to
Oh,
I
her.
think you should.
That's what I walk to.
You do
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The best one is to walk to, like the beat.
Oh.
I can do it with a broken heart.
Oh yes.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
Yes.
See, I really like the one when she's in the red.
Red era.
Like, is it the fire? She looks like she's got like a.
Oh, it's Reputation.
Right, yeah, like
the
the
snakes?
snakes.
The snake.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yes.
Yeah, it's her Reputation era.
That's my favorite
So
song.
that's the one we're waiting for her Taylor version
Oh
to
my
come
gosh.
out.
Okay.
This is huge.
This is
That's-
huge.
Anytime she wears a certain
I got
thing,
goosebumps and I'm not even into it.
oh,
Yeah.
it's bad. It's real
Oh
bad.
yeah, we're waiting.
Poor girl needs a break.
Do you
though.
like
I
watch
mean,
all the stupid Easter eggs and
Oh,
like
they're bad.
they?
I
She
feel like
got
I'm
me
watching
hard.
a mother freaking
There's-
tennis match right now.
You need like a psychic.
No.
Or a psychic. Well, that too.
Where's
but
the tarot
a
cards?
phys- yes, we do. We need your psychic abilities, but you need a physics degree.
What
sometimes
was it?
to
The
listen to some of
last
these Easter eggs.
award show.
Mhm.
I was ready.
Oh, me too.
I was so
I know.
mad.
She wore a snake necklace.
I might
Oh,
get.
yes.
I'm
Go
like,
on,
she's,
get.
she's playing with us. That's
She-
what she's doing. She
I was
needs a
so
break.
mad. I was so mad.
Oh, me too.
I was like,
So-
because I usually don't watch those award shows.
Yeah.
I could care less.
Yeah.
I sat there the whole
You
time,
really
like 2.5 hours.
I
just
know.
to- and I'm like, okay, when's she gonna do
Oh
it?
man. Oh yeah.
But
I've
she
watched
didn't win
some-
anything.
No. Oh,
That
yeah,
shocked
the
me
Grammys.
too.
You're
It
right.
was the Grammys.
She walked away empty-handed at the Grammys.
That's
Kind of
crazy.
wild.
What happens
That
is
is
there
weird.
there are certain albums that
Mhm.
are not like for the public. If you're not
Gotcha.
like a Swiftie, whatever,
Okay.
you won't grasp what she's doing. Tortured Poets is one of those,
Mhm.
and so unfortunately, but iHeart she cleaned house. So
I saw that too. I
Yeah.
had seen that.
yep,
Because I'm like, how do you win everything everywhere else and then all of a sudden you don't win a single thing?
I know.
That's where Beyonce won greatest country,
Country
something.
album
I'm
of the
like,
year.
all right.
I thought
I'm
it was a joke.
I'm
I
done.
know.
I didn't
I
know
know.
she had a country album.
I
Like,
mean,
what?
Taylor got to present it to her.
Yeah.
But I'm just like,
She
I
probably
mean,
was like, what? Okay.
I give her props. It's cool to jump genres.
Yeah,
Taylor did it.
yeah,
And
sure.
she got a lot of grief moving from country
For
to pop
sure.
with, 1989. But look at it. Yeah. So I do give her props. Do I think she should have? No. There were a lot of deserving country artists out
Yes,
there, but I do
yes.
give her props. I do.
I thought it was just the one song.
Everything Texas.
Yeah.
Woo!
Is that what's supposed to be
Hold'em.
considered country?
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Carter's the whole.
Cowboy
Cowboy.
Carter.
Oh, okay.
There was a halftime show at not the Super Bowl, but it was one of the playoff games,
Mm-hmm.
and she did come out and she did her performance, and she,
Hmm.
I want to say, quote me if I'm wrong, but I think Post Malone came out too.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, because he has a country album.
Yes.
Posty, love
Yes.
Posty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him too.
Mhm.
He came to Wheatland.
Yes. Why didn't we try to go?
I don't
That'd have been
know.
cool.
Coming to St.
Oh,
Louis.
we had practice.
Yeah.
Coming to St. Louis May 13th with Jelly Roll.
That's right. I
And,
remember you
it's at
saying
Busch
that.
Stadium.
That's
We're
so
going.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going. My
That'll
friend-
be a good one.
My best friend Rachel, she turns 40 at the end of May, and I was like, you know what? I know you really want to go, so
Fun.
we're going.
So
it's gonna be
fun.
a great time.
That'll be a really good one.
Yeah, it will. Yep,
Very good.
definitely will.
I like
You guys
that.
like concerts?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
We like them.
Like we'll
Like-
go through like spurts of going and then not go forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like the Jonas Brothers are coming,
Oh, are they?
and
Okay.
it's actually on
I
my
didn't get to
birth-
go the last time
Okay.
because I think it was a cheer situation, right?
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go
Mhm.
because when they're like in my middle school
Like they're
era
our
too.
back, they're
Yeah, they're
like
our
our
Backstreet
Backstreet
Yes.
Boys, NSYNC.
NSYNC, yeah.
So like when we were younger,
Mhm.
because the year 3000 song, right?
Yeah.
We have a music video we made,
Oh.
and Darce, like
Okay.
all of us, right? We made the time machine in our closet.
No.
Yes.
We
Dude,
have to
for
find the
sure.
video.
Oh,
You do,
please.
dude.
Like have
Yeah.
to
Like they
find
literally
it.
had a paper. It said
Yeah.
3,000.
3000.
Oh,
So we
that's
went in
cool.
the time machine, came back out.
That's cool.
Like
I need to see it.
I have to go.
Yes,
I have
you
to
do.
go.
It's on my
do.
birthday in
We gotta go.
It's on your birthday.
Sacramento. I think we need to go.
Oh man,
Joe
Yeah.
Bros.
you guys should
Mhm.
go.
Well, you know what Mom said because we were doing the text because Allie screenshotted
Screenshot
it
send it.
and sent it in the group text, and then Mom said, "Oh, 2000, the year 2000."
Year 2000.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
they sing the year 2000.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
No.
3000?
Yeah, 3,000. Yeah. Yeah, can you believe the year 2000 was 25 years
25 years ago, dude.
ago?
That's when we thought like the world was gonna end.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Y2K.
Like, yep.
People climbing on top of, skyscrapers and wanting aliens to pick them up, and yeah, everything crashing, and
Wild.
I know.
25 years ago. What the heck?
We're still here.
Dude, we are.
And there's
25 years ago.
there's no flying cars yet.
No.
There is not.
I think they're
That's what I'm
close. I know.
Because it's supposed to be like the Jetsons, right?
Yeah.
Like how? Like you gotta
Man.
be, you gotta be pretty rich to get one, or what?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course. But it's going to become,
Do you
I
think?
feel like
do
it's
you
coming.
think it's gonna be like the Tesla that's gonna fly?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's probably going to scoot like a
like
hoverboard.
hoverboard.
Maybe.
It's going to scoot at first, and then
Yeah.
it's going to start.
I definitely think Elon Musk will be the one.
I think so.
I mean,
Probably.
Probably,
The
dude.
guy. Yeah, he'll be the one.
He'll figure
Dude.
something out.
Well, can you imagine a car accident is now falling out of the sky?
I
That's bad.
Oh, you got it.
There's
What
has
the
to be
hell?
maybe there's a net. Maybe there's a net to catch everybody.
So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like maybe is it gonna be like when you're in like an airplane, like a
Oh man, we're
a
talking
jet?
about airplanes. I forget on an
like
airplane.
yeah, I know, like like when you're on a jet and you like the military jets, and they
Oh, like a
What
pull,
is it?
They pull their thing and
Like
they
an
come out their
escape?
seat.
yeah.
They're in their
escape
seat?
hatch type
Wait,
thing.
what?
Yeah,
Like
they
a-
eject themselves out.
And it connected to the seat?
Yeah, the
Yes.
whole seat comes out, and then
You
there's a
go-
parachute. Yeah,
And then
They do?
the
Wait, that's
window
wild.
opens. The window opens
Mhm.
and you go out.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
maybe they will have that.
I mean, I don't know if I want to
So
fly
you
in
just
car.
skirt
That's all I
on,
gotta
like
do.
you
Either.
skirt
I know,
on
I don't
out
wanna
and
get
you're
out like
like,
that.
could you imagine skirting on out?
No.
I don't get it.
When I get on my garage,
Are they gonna have any? Are they gonna have any curves?
I freaking hope not.
We'll hit him if there is.
Then you have to jump out and you have to eject.
Dude.
Because, yeah. Man curbs.
You have to like figure it out. Like, all
Yeah.
right, I'll check when I get
I'm
home.
gonna yawn again.
Oh no.
Mom.
There, yeah, is she yawning now? I bet. Oh no. Gosh, that yawning. It's brutal.
I don't think we've ever done a podcast this late night.
No.
You're welcome.
It's all right. We gotta get it in.
We had to get it
Make
in.
it work.
Yeah.
We made it
Made it
work,
work.
dude. We
Yeah.
made it work.
I'm leaving on a jet plane tomorrow.
That's right.
And I don't know when
That's
I'll be back
And
again.
leaving
On a jet plane.
But I'm
you do
I'm
know when I'll
coming.
be back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming in the fall.
Yes.
I'm coming to the MISS IPPI.
You're gonna hang out in the Mississippi.
I
I
remember thinking, I want to put my feet in it, and you're like,
Ew.
mm-mm.
Probably
you don't.
not a good idea.
No, I'm not one. I'm like, I want
No.
to be like, say, I touched the MISS
Wait, is
IPPI.
that-
I've never even touched EMS. Well, I lied. I have. I see. I can't spell it either. No, when I was younger, my mom's friend had a boat, and for some reason we got out onto the Mississippi. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, it was a little scary. It
You're
was
skirting
a little,
along.
Is that where they turn
the
it
turn-
green for St. Patrick's Day?
No.
They do that in
that's
Chicago.
No.
Chicago.
I mean, like, I'm just
I don't-
Chicago.
No, I think
Same
Chicago.
question.
I think the Chicago River is clear and it can
Chicago.
go green. Muddy Mississippi, it'd be like sludge.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm
Chicago.
saying. So I
How
guess
close are you to Chicago?
Oh, about 5 hours, 45
Oh, so
minute
you're
flight.
close.
That's
So I'm
fine.
not that off.
No, you're not that
Okay.
No, it's northern Illinois, and I'm in St. Louis, so.
I honestly don't really
Yeah.
know my state.
That's where- do you-
So direction.
Bam,
I
got
don't
her
know.
again.
Dude.
What's happening?
But
What's happening?
45-minute quick flight to Chicago. That's where
Okay.
my layover was on the way here. I get on a flight in St.
Yeah.
Louis, and I get rerouted. Or
You're like,
you know.
dude, just
Chicago.
get me
Right,
there.
yeah.
It was supposed to be Dallas, but they were having, tornadoes and hail and stuff. So
Oh,
I'm glad they
gosh.
didn't
Yeah,
want me to
yeah,
go there. I
that's
see
good.
enough of that at home. I don't need that on vacation.
Gosh, dang.
And then
Yeah.
you're not far from where Darcy and Em are.
Yeah, how close are you from to them?
No, I haven't GPSed it, but Georgia's not like crazy far.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I'm closer to Aunt Karen, about 4 hours. She's in Kentucky.
That's insane
well,
to me.
and Kyle. And,
Yeah.
Did they go to the Kentucky Derby, you think?
Oh, I want to go to the Kentucky. I want to have.
Same.
Yeah. I do have friends that live in Kentucky, and they go to the Derby, and they do the whole hat
The
and dress.
hat thing.
I
Ah.
feel like you couldn't not.
I know.
If you went, like, that,
You
you
have
have
to.
to.
Yeah, it's part of it. I would love to go.
I think it's cool. Did you ever go to a horse race?
I've never been to a horse race.
You rode a horse,
I'm
though.
so. I love horses.
Oh yeah, horses.
I'm
yes.
just like I hate it when I see I've seen them on TikToks where the horses get hurt.
They get
When-
hurt.
when
during
they-
like the race.
'Cause they're running so fast?
They're running like they trip and fall and they gotta put them down.
Oh, gosh, no. That's
You
sad.
know what I'm saying?
That's
That just
awful.
makes me sad. And I'm just like, is the hat worth it?
No. We have a little horse track next to us, and you can bet on like. the horses and
Really?
stuff, Yeah,
You've
It's-
been?
I have been to
Yeah?
that. Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
fun.
cool.
It's fun.
I went
You've
to a horse
been,
race.
yeah.
I bet on some horses.
Yeah.
I didn't win nothing.
You
is-
bet on
oh, I
horses?
didn't win.
Yes!
How'd you even know what to bet on?
I didn't. It was like,
No.
you just pick a number. It was like, okay.
Okay.
Or like you can read their statistics, but I didn't.
No.
I was
you
like, I'm just going to, whatever name I like.
The name.
name.
That's what I always go for. The name.
But I obviously didn't win.
Probably why I haven't won either.
It reminds me of that Shark Tales movie. Have you
There's
seen the Shark
races?
Tales movie?
No.
They're seahorses.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
They're seahorses and they're running
That's
around.
cute.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cute.
those jockeys are small.
They are itty bitty.
Are they
Teeny.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have to be a
Like Mom?
certain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short and
Mom could do it.
Mom,
Yeah.
good mom. You miss your calling, Mom.
Yeah.
I looked like
Jockey.
this, like the mic, like
I know. I was like,
Yeah, they have to be like a certain height.
yeah.
Because you have to be so little to be on it.
Oh, okay.
Because you want to be like super, super tiny.
Oh, because you got to be like in.
Because
that.
you gotta be
Okay.
super
And you
fast.
don't want to put a lot of weight on the horse.
Mhm.
And, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
No,
so pretty much
they-
you just eat air.
You just
They're very tiny humans.
I couldn't.
And their outfits. Their outfits are.
yeah.
They're something.
I think it's cool though.
I
It
think
is-
I
it
yeah, I
is
think a
pretty cool.
hat in it. That would be
Definitely a
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but it was funny you were saying hat because I'm getting that just happened, right?
Yes.
And
And last
then the
weekend.
Met Gala.
Yeah.
That was
Monday.
Met Monday.
Okay, but wait,
Cinco
hold
de
on.
Mayo.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
They
but
partied. They had
because
fun.
I saw Nick Jonas's wife had a huge old hat,
Yes.
so I thought it was a
Oh.
derby, but then I realized it was that.
But did you
Does
see
Taylor Swift go to those?
She has in the
Yeah,
past.
but not like.
No,
now,
everyone
she's so
was.
famous.
She's too
Everyone
famous.
was on the lookout for her, but I don't think she
Mm.
attended. The
I've seen,
Kardashians go.
Yeah, they
Pretty
yeah.
in the Jenners.
They
pretty
always go.
frequently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their
their
stuff
outfits.
wasn't as good this year.
I didn't see it.
Hers was okay, but
Who?
Kim's. But
Was it
usually
like a,
they're
was
like,
it like
it was
a-
leather. It was all leather.
But it looked like she had like a smooth criminal hat.
Yeah,
like that.
that's
What was
what
the
a gangster.
Because there's a theme every year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Anna Wintour, she's the one that runs it.
Mm-hmm.
And she does the coolest themes. I mean,
Oh,
she did
okay.
like a garden thing one year.
Yes.
Water.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like see that much into it. But yeah, like Kindle's wasn't very good.
Oh.
Like they usually are like
They
so
are.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't see any that were like, whoa. But the people are doing AI of people that were there,
What?
and I'm like, wait, I thought that person was really there.
They were doing AI?
Yeah, like I think Katy Perry, she really wasn't there, but it looked like she was there.
Wow.
And she
I
made a
know.
post
AI
saying
is
she wasn't
scary.
there.
I don't like
I
it.
know.
I don't like it.
I
know.
do not like
I
that
was like, wait
at
a minute,
all.
No.
what's real anymore?
It's irritating
Yeah.
to me.
You know, alibis now, if you need an alibi, someone could just
That's
Put
so
you-
true. I didn't think
That's
I mean,
true.
good positive for you and bad for you.
Like when?
That's
not
When
good. I
don't know
will it?
about
Like
that.
what? Where's the line?
There's no
Yeah.
cutoff. They're never. Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
I just did. I know.
Holy smokes!
Yeah. The whole AI
But yeah, AI. We're done.
over it.
Over
She out.
Over
She
before
out,
it
she out.
started.
So that's a good little time here.
I think so.
Yeah.
So
I was
What'd you think?
nervous, but I just flowed with you guys.
we flowed with it. I think it worked out.
Yeah.
We might need to bring our mics when we come out to see.
Pack our mics.
Pack
Oh,
some mics.
yeah.
We'll figure some out on the go.
Yes.
On the road.
On the road
Could
again.
you imagine?
On the road.
How cool
that
that'd
would be cool.
That would be awesome. I'll
We're
have to
gonna have to do it.
little setup though. I mean, are you gonna fly with all this?
I don't know. Or maybe we'll have to do some kind of mobile.
Yeah.
some
Maybe
kind of
just the
mobile.
mics.
We'll figure
Figure
something
it
out.
out.
We'll figure something out, I'll tell you
Figure
what.
something out, dude.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like you said, October probably be good.
I love it. I
That'd be
mean, that would
good.
be awesome.
So was somebody trying to wait? Are you coming back here though?
I'd like to in August if we have
There's
that
a family reunion.
reunion. So she's her and Aunt Karen are talking about it.
Okay.
So, August 10th though, apparently.
August 10th.
I guess that's when Aunt Karen has time off. or
Gotcha.
something.
Okay.
So we're really
Might as well.
we're gonna try.
I'll,
We're gonna try.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
just then we'll do a podcast again there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we have to do a giant photo.
A giant
Can
photo.
we even fit everyone in a picture?
I don't
I
know.
mean, hopefully everybody will show up.
We need a drone.
Yeah.
And it would be pretty cool though, like to recreate that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
Because was Darcy the littlest?
I think so.
And
I
we
think
have
so.
how many off
Yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
The one in
Frick.
front of the house.
Yeah.
Where we're wearing, I think, flower dresses.
Yours was
right?
hecka
Jill and I
cute.
were-
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You had the little squared off.
Oh boy.
I remember.
Oh man.
I remember that.
Yeah.
White tights too, I think.
White
Probably,
tights. It was
probably.
probably
Yes,
summer. It was
queen.
probably summertime too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it was.
Those tights.
Jeez.
Did Jenny have a hat?
Thanks, Mom.
I
Probably.
think Jenny had
Oh,
a
Jen
hat.
probably had
She
it.
probably had a hat.
Yeah, I think we all had flowers on.
She had a
It's,
hat.
you know, early 90s there.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. It'd be a
So
good
yeah, so we gotta, like you said, it's bedtime.
one. Yeah, contacts need to come out.
Yes.
We gotta take Carrie to the airport super early in the morning. It's gonna be a tough one, but if I know you're coming back in August,
I know.
So that's not a
then
big deal.
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be it's not gonna be
Not the AI.
Not the AI.
not the AI,
Not
dude.
the AI.
Not the AI. It's not.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just started.
No, me too.
So what's the positive about it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. Like I'll see TikToks and I'll see something that I think's real.
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
real, dude.
It's not good.
Uh-uh.
It's not good. A lot of manufactured photos and I don't know. Did you guys ever done the roast where you put a picture and you let AI or Chat
Okay.
GPT?
I don't want it.
GPT, GTP.
That's
What is it? G
Want it up?
what?
GTP.
Chat GBT?
G.
No,
What is it?
it makes you smart.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
we need it.
You can ask it literally. You can type in and ask it literally anything.
Yeah.
But there's like a TikTok trend now where, or whatever trend is one of them. You put a photo and you ask it to roast your photo. So people are doing Easter ones. My Taylor Swift group, people are having it do roasts of their concert photos.
Okay,
So
okay.
I did it.
You-
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Was it
I
good?
did. It was good. It was funny. Yeah. it like told me what eras I was wearing, and then it was like, yeah, but you missed the mark on this one.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, I'll send them to you.
It's
Oh, they're
kind
good.
of like the same thing as like the doll, the AI.
And we're back.
And
We're back.
Yeah. So
Let's go back.
yeah, and we had to get a tattoo while you were here.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know, so
Yeah.
we've got a cute little. I don't know.
If you can see, yeah.
There we go.
It's a butterfly.
It's a butterfly.
So,
It's
half,
Yeah,
yeah.
half in California, half in Missouri,
Yep.
and then in August we're gonna line them back
We'll
up
line
again.
them back up. They'll
Line
party.
'em up back
They'll party.
again. They'll
Do a
party.
full party.
Party it up.
Yep.
Party it
On a
up.
podcast.
And
Kate was there cheering us on.
yeah, she was.
Yes.
Cheerleader.
Yeah.
I feel like we're talking.
What was that?
So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Thanks for
I'm
having
glad
me,
we
man.
were gonna, it was
Yeah.
funny because I think you were like, we gotta ask her.
And I was like, maybe she'll want to do it while she's here.
Maybe she wanna
I'm like,
do it.
text her and ask her.
Yeah.
Someone told me, though, I'm like, maybe they'll ask. And then you did.
She
and
did.
I'm like,
She thought-
yeah, I know.
That's
I
so
guess-
cool.
Yeah, I was so
Good.
excited.
Pretty
Good.
crazy. Pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Thank you.
So we all our viewers, just keep your thoughts and prayers with Carrie and her
Yeah.
family, and she's got this fight.
Yeah,
She
she's
does.
got it. We absolutely
She's
got,
got
this.
it.
Yes.
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 And thank you to the Biggs community and everyone for Allie's Walk. It was incredible.
So
Yeah.
check us out next Friday, and we'll be back.
We'll be
We'll
back.
be back
We'll
with
be
another
We'll be
episode.
back.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you next
We'll
week.
see you next time.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, now we gotta take a picture. We gotta take it. Just
Oh,
Just
a
a
thing?
picture.
Just a
Just a
picture.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we just kind of like. So look at the camera. And what's sad is you're doing it and you don't know if it looks cute because you're looking at the camera. It's gonna look cute. Okay, we're good.
Did it do
It'll
it?
be cute.
We did.
Oh,
What did
you
I do?
screenshot it.
I'm like, did it do it? Oh, wow. Okay.
Or usually I'll
Yeah.
find like a funny part in the video where we're just like,
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
and dumb.
Those are fun, too. Yep. Oh, my gosh. That's
Well, that's
so
a wrap.
fun. That's a
No,
wrap.
I literally felt like we were like talking hella fast.
At the end, we're
Like,
It's AI.
It's like times 2.
Yes, yes. Oh, my gosh.